Not sure what that is. Very interesting looking and old. The site we're at is from 1790 to 1856. The signal here goes up to about 35, something crazy. It says it's deep. Yeah, I figured. Big old rusty nail. You have a 24. Not extremely deep. I found these before, old lids off of like a compact, or I'm not quite sure, but I've probably found 3 or 4 of these in the last 2 years. This one's a 24-25 in the driveway area. Oh boy, a penny from 75. It's always a good sign when you see old flower beds. As you can see, this place is pretty woodsy. Got a lot of brush, Virginia creeper, poison ivy. That's where I'm working today. Old homestead, owned by a very wealthy, famous individual. House was knocked down within the last year, but the place is pretty overgrown in some spots. But we'll see what we can find. I haven't come up with really anything but a penny and an old relic of some sort. Keep digging. Now this is coming up 27, 30, but it's like in the driveway there's lots of stone. Well, it's out of the hole, and what did I find? Looks like a relic of some sort. Well, that's interesting. It says Captain Midnight's. You can see I'm sweating like crazy here. 1949. What it is, I have no idea. Maybe part off of a belt. See, this is the type of thing I like. I like oddball stuff like this versus coins, because yeah, you can get coins anywhere, but cool old relics like this, it's just harder and harder to find. Alright, before I put the 6 on, we're heading to another piece of property, which is across the way. And this one was built between 1856 and 1872. We're not quite sure the year, but I'll search this real quick, and then we'll put the 6 back on. Now these houses were torn down within the last 12 months. This one's ringing up 2627 next to the clothes rack in the backyard of an old house. I haven't found, I don't know what would ring up that. Oh, and we got ourselves a little Hot Wheels car. That's pretty cool. On to the next. This one's ringing up at 24. What'd you find? Mushrooms. Oh, Mikey's finding mushrooms. Hopefully they're the right ones. Let's see. I forgot what this was ringing up. 24, I think. Somewhere around there. Where is it? And we have, I believe that's a buckle of some sort. may have a maker's mark, but I'm not sure. 22, 23, 24. What could that be? That has to be it right there. We got ourselves, if I remember right, I think these went to the post office or something like that. I found one of these at a park one day. It's probably something to do with the address here. You find something? Oh, nice.
Got no Rogers on the back though.
Oh, that's cool. Look at the design on that. That's pretty.
Flexible as the fuck it can be.
Yeah. She's not silver, but she's pretty. That'll look good in the shadow box. So that's a big spoon too. Look how big that is. Yeah, a big old scoop of mashed potatoes with that thing. This is a 25-26 under a big tree. It's easily 200 years old. But this target's showing up shallow on the Equinox. So it's most likely probably a wheat penny or an older penny. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's a another part of a compact. Now it's not from the one I found earlier. This is another one. I've never found one like this before with the little flower emblem on it. It's kind of nice. But like I said, this property here that I'm at, I'm across the street from the other one, and this one dates back from 1856 to 1872. So it was built around there. 26, 27, fairly shallow. Not sure why I'm digging my hole so deep, but oh, what we got here? Plastic. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Someone's flip phone from back in the day. Still got the SIM card in there. I didn't turn the camera on because I thought this was going to be garbage. Well, it's kind of, yeah, it's nothing really impressive, but 1954 wheat penny. Oldest coin I found so far on this property. Coin? Yeah, 1954 wheat. Another high tone. Numbers everywhere. I haven't had much luck of finding really any coins of, you know, besides the wheat penny and some other oddball stuff. But it almost seems as if someone else has been here. Ah, there is a coin in here. That sucker was deep. A 78. Yuck. This is another high tone, almost next to where I found that 78 penny. It's hard to get an actual fix on the actual stuff I'm retrieving. Well, I found these before. This is a play knife from a kid's toy set. Made out of aluminum. They're probably made in, I don't know, 50s or something like that. But there was definitely kids in this yard due to the matchbox and a little toy I just found. But I would be located on the side of the house right now. There's a lot of targets, but a lot of them are garbage. Ooh. That's a 26 and it's shallow. garbage. Now it says it's right here. Oh, there it is. Another Matchbox car. Well, that took me forever. That's a pretty cool looking one. It's interesting how nice that some of the Matchbox cars are coming out of here. That's not really what I'm looking for, but if you do find something and it comes out you know, with the wheels intact and they actually still semi-move, that's pretty cool. Another high tone 2625, almost next to where I found the Matchbox car, I think. Another Matchbox car. Ooh, that's a real cool one. Another Matchbox. This one's a cool one though. It's like the Herman Monster car, you know, from the Monsters. Yeah. It is a quarter. That's the first quarter of the day. That's actually pretty bad for me. And wouldn't you know it, a 1965. Why couldn't it be a 1964? Let's see. It's coming up. Oh, I know what that is. That's another kid's toy. That came off of a tractor. Well, I get a new battery. I'm just learning about this GoPro and battery life and whatnot. The battery, I haven't recorded anything in probably about an hour. I put the 6-inch coil on, and between the battery died.
You've got mail.
Between the battery dying, I haven't found much but maybe a few pennies, couple modern quarters, nothing really good. Just turned the camera on now because I just dug this up. I'm in the far corner of the property. I got this. A lot of people don't know what this is. This is came off of a buggy, and the horse reins would go through here. That's a pretty good find. It looks like it's made out of all brass. Pretty cool. At first, when I found it, I thought it was going to be a wheel or something like that off of a dresser, but yep. It's the type of stuff I like to find. I like to find lots of relics. I haven't found really any old coins here, which is really surprising. But then it's not surprising because the area that I'm in, there's a lot of other people that detect, and they just beat me to it. That's all. Now I don't know how much longer I'll be in this location for. I've got a few other spots down the way. One requires trucking on railroad tracks to get to it. Oh, the old house in the woods, and then there's a lot of rocks here from a rock foundation. So think about going there a little later. Boy, these are common here. This is the third one of these I found. This one's all steel though. The other two are brass. Kind of like the brass ones better. Well, it kind of struck out at those last two places. Wasn't a whole lot there. I'm sure that someone's detected that place before. I hit another place just to see if there was anything left, and the place had so much fill that yeah, I don't feel like doing that type of work. So I got 2 other places up my sleeve for the week. I'm not sure if I'm able to get to the one. The one requires a hike down some railroad tracks, and I'm not quite sure if I want to do that today. It's a little hot. I think it's got to be somewhere in the 80s. And the other spot's right off the road, and there's 2 houses, kind of just like where I was just at, or knocked down a bit ago. I would say probably 20-30 years ago. And let's see, I know it's actually somewhat close to my house, so let's see what they have to offer. Well, last 1800 spot I went to, there was nothing there. It was full of fill. So I decided to hit this one area I've been to. I've never been in the woods of it, and so I'm walking through and I hit a target, and got a nice little button with the shank on it still. That's a pretty cool relic. I don't know why I didn't film this in the beginning. It was a pretty patchy signal, but this is real cool. Look at this bell I just found. Is that beautiful or what? Oh wow, it's got writing on it. 1878. I can't wait to clean that up. That's the first time I ever found a bell that big. Wow. That is beautiful. It's still got the dinger in it. Almost about to rot off. Trying to see, where did this pull off of? Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I can't see it, but I think I'm going to do more live digs in this area, because this has some history. You got mail. Well, I don't have very much woods left to do. Only thing I found so far was the button and that bell. Not even a modern day coin, nothing. I mean clean. And I think once I make it way back to the truck, I'm going to call it a day. I had a hell of a workout today. I mean, I did lots of walking, crawling. The gnats are unbelievable, and mosquitoes aren't too bad, but the gnats, and this set of woods has a lot of spider webs, and if I get out of the woods, there's a lot of poplars, and the poplars kind of make it look like it's snowing outside, and a lot of that is getting caught. You could probably see some of it floating around between the bugs and whatnot. It's even making it into the woods. I just ran into another spider web, but it is there's a lot of spider webs back here, but I'm happy. That bell is awesome. Mikey did pretty good. He left early. He got himself a old silver plated spoon. At least I think it was silver plated. But besides that, that is it. I was almost thinking about hitting these grounds over here. There might have been a house here at one time, or somewhere close by. I'm not sure where. I had to take a look at the maps. This place here was just a last minute thing. I detected the park, so I'm not going to do that again. I pretty much cleaned that out, and there wasn't even much there anyhow. I did find a silver dime a couple years ago there from 1910. It was Canadian. That was pretty cool. I think this might be a part of the fence. Well, won't know unless I dig it up. Yeah, just a tin can. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm gonna have to give me some permissions. I got a few friends that own some old houses. I give them a call and see what I can dig up there. Maybe I'll hit the lawn real quick. See what I can find there. $24, $25, $26. Fairly deep. If there was a house, it would have been in this general area. Oh, there it is. We got a dime that's not old, but buried fairly deep. And it is from 1991. I just got a couple extra minutes. Oh, I got a 29 signal. I never bet, but my guess this is a quarter. It's in here, and we do have a quarter. It doesn't look very old. Let's see. Actually, is it a quarter? What is this thing? Yeah, it's a quarter. I don't know what year it is, but it's not old. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm walking on. I don't know if this is fill, and right in front of me is a 20-foot mountain of dirt right in the parking lot. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Thank God they've metal detected this whole place, because they'll end up laying over the top of the coins and stuff with that. That's some nasty fill too. See, this is the reason why I don't like fill. Now, I can't see the camera, but I'm sure it's pointing right towards it. But look at all the crap that's in that. That's going to go down on the ground in this park, and you're going to hear all sorts of nastiness. Let's see. Oh yeah, listen to this. That'll be all in the park soon. Broken up rock, pop cans. This stuff's the worst. It's like, look, baggies. Well, and that is it. I ain't doing no more today. Until next week.